Good afternoon, everyone. It's Denise with Denise's Stampin' Creations, and I thought I would just quickly come on here and show you a quick card that can be made with one of our Stampin' Creations. It's the Daisy Lane bundle, and I'm just going to get started here in one moment here. I'm just going to flip you down onto my desktop, and we'll get started. Okay, so this is the Daisy Lane stamp set. If you get the bundle, it actually does come with the medium size Daisy Lane punch. The card today I will be making is 11 inches long by 4.5 inches wide, scored at 5.5 inches. We are going to be starting with taking one of our in colors for 2019 through to 2021 called Pretty Peacock. And in that, we're just going to quickly stamp the word friend. Make sure it's all inked up very nicely. And we're just going to stamp it right there. And what I'm going to do to add a little texture to this is I'm actually going to grab my Big Shot and I'm going to put the paper through with one of our embossing folders, which is called Subtle. There is a new Big Shot coming our way in our new catalog, our new 2020 to 2021 catalog, which goes live on June the 3rd. If you'd like to get a new catalog, please send me a message and I will get you on the list and either mail one out to you, or if you're local, I'm in Maple Ridge, if you're within Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows, Port Coquitlam, I don't mind dropping it by your house. Of course, social distancing, I can just leave it on your doorstep. Okay, quickly get this through. Sorry if the camera was shaking a bit there. And hopefully you can see that it is now textured on here. Don't put it in the ink pad, Denise. That would not have been good. Okay. So next step is, so this piece of white cardstock was 5 inches wide, 5 inches by 3 3/4. This is a pretty piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock cut at 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. So I'm just going to quickly grab my glue. Hopefully that camera didn't move too much, sorry. And we're just going to glue the white cardstock onto the Pretty Peacock. Now you can either use our Tomboy liquid glue, or we also have Snell adhesive, whichever your little heart desires. I kind of tend to go back and forth between the two. Sometimes the glue does stick a little bit better with humidity and whatnot. The next part we're going to do is I have 3 1.5 inch squares, and I'm just going to again use the Pretty Peacock and using the fern. Stamp that all up. And we're just going to stamp them in different directions on the 1 inch squares, or sorry, 1.5 inch squares. And now before I actually really do stick something into the ink, I'm going to close that and quickly grab our chamois as well, which is fantastic to get all the ink off of the bottom of your stamps. There we go. Now I'm just going to add some ribbon, which I see, oh there we go, which is our braided linen trim, which is fantastic because it's all braided, and then you can actually fan these out to make it a bit wider, which I will do with the bow. So all we're going to do here now is I'm just going to measure this. And what I sometimes do, because sometimes bows can be finicky, I'm just going to get enough just to glue to the sides. Sorry, lost my scissors now. Wow. Okay, there we go. Hope everybody is having a fantastic Saturday and a long weekend, and everybody is staying safe and healthy out there. With Stampin' Up, there are so many different projects, whether you just are buying products to make. I am trying to figure out how to have some virtual card classes. You can become a demonstrator, and you don't need to sell the product. You can just be a hobby demonstrator and just take advantage of the discounts, which I believe do start at, and I don't know why I'm having a mind. I believe the discounts do start at 20% off of our catalog regular prices. So, I mean, even just being a hobby demonstrator is fantastic savings. We also have our monthly subscription called Paper Pumpkin, which to me is like Christmas every month when they are on my doorstep. And it comes with a stamp set. It always comes with an ink spot, which is like this. And it usually comes with between 8 to 12 cards to make for the month. You can try it for 1 month for $30. You can sign up for a 3-month, 6-month, or the best deal, of course, is your year subscription. It always goes from the 11th of the month to the 10th, and then that's when that new Paper Pumpkin comes out. It gets shipped to you the next business day after cutoff, and it comes out via FedEx right onto your doorstep, so you usually get it within about 4 business days. Okay, I'm going to quickly create my bow to go onto this card. There we go. So we'll just snip that off a little bit. Now this is what I'm just going to fluff this out to make my bow just look a little bit fluffier. And then I'm going to use one of our mini glue dots to adhere the bow onto the card like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with our dimensionals to place the ferns onto the cardstock. So we've got the regular dimensionals, and we have mini dimensionals. They come in a pack of 3, and there's tons on here. They last, well, depending on how many you use, but they do last for quite a while. So the new catalog is looking very exciting. We've got 5 new colors coming out, which they're beautiful colors, absolutely beautiful. Some great stamp sets that are carrying over, and some brand new ones. We do have some retiring stamp sets that are available only until June the 2nd. If you would like to see the list, send me a message through Denise's Stampin' Creations, and I will be more than happy to get you that list. So when you put this together, what I always do is start with this center square. Then it just lines up a little bit better here. It looks like about the middle. And there's that one. And then your last square. So very simple, quick, easy card. Again, using that Daisy Lane stamp set. I did create another one using the same layout, but with a different stamp in that Daisy Lane stamp set, which is this one right here. And the colors I used on this one was Rococo Rose, which again is another one of our in colors from 2019 to 2021. So the in colors last for 2 years. We have a ton of different colors that are always in the catalog. They just like to bring in some new fancy colors throughout the years. And I also used Calypso Coral for the middle flower and for the friend stamp. I used a bit of our Wink Estella just to give it a little bit of shimmer in the middle of the daisies. If you would like to purchase this Daisy Lane set, there is a bundle deal at the moment, which is 10% off. So you get the stamp set and the medium punch for $47.50. If you purchase that, and once I get this Daisy Lane class all set to go, you will receive the Daisy Lane class for free if you purchase this whole bundle. Also with this, there is a smaller Daisy Lane or a Daisy Punch that goes with one of the smaller stamps. And this is the medium punch, which is $22. This is just the regular Daisy Punch that comes with the stamp. Sorry, no, it is the medium Daisy Punch that comes with the set. You can purchase, I'm getting backwards here, sorry guys, the Daisy Punch, the bigger one that would go with this one, for $24. I mean, the catalog that is still current, I can always send you a PDF of that, or again, drop off a copy if you would like to see stuff before this catalog expires on June the 2nd. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me today to show this stamp set. Again, I'm Denise from Denise's Stampin' Creations, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Maple Ridge. Feel free to reach out to me anytime, and hopefully we can get some card classes going for you. Have a great day, guys. Thanks. Bye for now.